It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchdown.
Nigga said,
back.
is the mic. Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know. Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
On 1st and 10, Newton. And he's got the hook up to Moore. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And to give this time to tailback.
Emory. Oh, he ran Emory down.
Deep into San Francisco
He ran Emory
territory.
down, man.
A big play there for the Panthers. 59 yards for him on the ground. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator?
3 motherfucking plays on there, nigga
With
ass.
some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
You still playing your boy over there, hell?
yep.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. He's checking.
Hey, gun.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Here we go. Hey, come on.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
White.
On your team.
Hey, gun.
Team. Check 26.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And some room to work. Accelerating, and off he goes. Touchdown! His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
3 plays a minute and 8, I struck. 3 plays, 118. He broke out with Breeder put that.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's Newton. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Here's Newton. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Give him 18. It's a Carolina 1st down.
The catch, deservedly so, is going to get a lot of credit, but even more so because there's a defender there ready to make a play.
Yeah, just flat out muscled on that one. And he'll give it here to his running back. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The pass rush specialist, D. Ford, in on the stop.
2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Check 50, check 50. Check 4, check 4. 20.
Now a handoff here to his running back. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Gun.
Newton on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage. So possession 1 ended in 6. Possession 2 likely going to end in a punt.
Yeah, that's okay. They've just got to get back to what they worked on in the opening drive and continue to make a few adjustments along the way. It won't be exact because the defense will make a few adjustments themselves. Just get back to your game plan.
Let's go.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back.
And now look at him go. 30, past the 20.
And he's done that.
A big play there. 79 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
Hey, can I ask a question, though? Niggas let show shot.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. 25, check 25, check 28.
Now the man from nearby Stanford, Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. Through one quarter, 14-7, our score.
Nigga, you never had the game. What you gonna blow something you never had?
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
24 is the mic. Here we go. Kill. 20.
Let me know when you're ready, Styles. You sure?
Great. Check.
They'll try the air now with Newton. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked by Tavarius Moore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now, their last 2 drives both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
A big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here, they're trying to make it 3 in a row.
You gonna put it on your girl?
At the 23-yard line.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
You know, eating and smoking a hook on your ass. Nigga, you ass.
52's the mic, boys. 50.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. Well, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage and anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, backside guys,
man,
that's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way, Worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
Here we go. 12, fellas, here we go.
Garoppolo gives to Breida, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Pull up.
Let's go, baby. Shift. Watch the shift. Flag. I got you.
Whole world.
Second down now. It's Coleman, and he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. That'll get them some of what they needed, but they're still left here with a 3rd and 9 forthcoming.
Tell Cole World I'll be back, Boogie.
Here we go. Hey, gun.
For Jeezy.
Yo.
Tell Cole World I'll be back. I will call him to play.
Here I come.
I was gonna win balls and shit, man.
52's the mic.
Put one of them chihuahuas you got.
Garoppolo. They'll set up a screen for Breida. 8 yards on the screen there, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. And he is the NFC rating offensive player of the week. You got to think, all the guys that take the field each and every week, that's not an easy award. Always has to feel good to grab it.
It has to feel great because it separates you, at least for a week, amongst your peers.
Duty.
And for him to separate again, he has to have the same type of a game. That means being explosive off the line of scrimmage and catching everything that comes his way.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be from 56 yards out. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. Was a kicker from that distance, 56, 57 yards. So many things you got to worry about, but I am a little surprised he didn't get it there.
Yeah, with the way kickers are nowadays, we're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the crossbar. But remember this, you have to drive it a little bit lower in order to make that distance, and you also have to be worried about the interior rush that they can get their hands on it. So that's why those stronger kickers nowadays who can pop it up in the air and still travel and carry it, that's who you're looking for.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check out, read. Check.
And you new shirt, new clothes. Yeah.
Now they try the right side here. And some room to maneuver. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Zerline connects on the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A minute 52 to play until halftime. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I call that play a success.
You ready?
A nice inside run. Sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down.
No damn 46-bit.
Bull, three breaths older than Cole, man. I'm just saying, bro.
From the gun on third down, Newton. He wants it all for the end. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Gun. Motion.
Hey.
I got this. Mike 6. I'm coming for you. You mine. Mike 6.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The former LSU Tiger Dante Jackson on the stop.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. On the 32 now. Here's first and 10.
Hey, gun. Go ahead. 21. Here we go. I got this. Check Mike 6. 21. 80 weapons.
I've been said I got on this duty. Y'all niggas say, man.
First down. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go. 80. Hey, gun. 21.
But we can't get no flags.
Five.
Who you playing with, Low?
Let's go,
Oh, no. Low ass player. I ain't playing nothing low.
There's Garoppolo on first and 10. He's going to wind up and air it out. This is intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. Nope. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
What style doing in here, man?
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Tighten up. Check. Kill. Back. Deuce. 20.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. He's going to have the first down past the 20. And he's going to get this all the way up to the 30-yard line. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
Here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Breida to get the third quarter started. It's a foot race. He's at the 50, the 30. The 20.
I'm coming.
And he's going to
get some kills up real quick,
touchdown San Francisco.
Give me a point.
Matt Breida with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the third most in a single year. As his guys are able to regain the lead. Gold to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Come on, this trash. They can't do no more than side to side.
Fuck! You gotta be kidding me, that's a kick, man.
There's no hook in the middle. There's no two. Press the hurt.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
We got the big draw in.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Hey, kick that nigga at the party, man.
Newton to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
Let him how long he's going to be
dropped, and it would have been their third of the game. And I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is we've got this
little meat off, huh, Style?
Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they missed a golden opportunity.
That was him the whole time. And then the girl knows it.
Throwing on third down, Newton.
We timing you, Style.
Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And, boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
Here's Beasley.
Man, get that nigga out the party, Boogie.
51 yards on the punt there. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
I'm saying, what the hell is Boogie and his wife doing? Yeah. See?
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Garoppolo. Going to throw right side here. Complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Call that a loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
Well, it wasn't so much that it looked like the offense was threatening. They were. I mean, they had great field position, but how about the defense on that one? Huge stop on 3rd down. It wasn't just a stop. Look at the loss of yardage, and it changes the play calling and the thought process for the offense now. Big-time play for the D, and now they have the advantage.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
He's checking 20.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
I'm going to hit you.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
Ready. Give up the ball. Check. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. 8. 25. Check 25. Go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he's on to punt for Carolina. Beasley now to return. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
What the fuck you want me to do, nigga?
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
11.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. On the screen, this is Coleman. And a great move on the play as he takes this one past the 25. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Niners on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4.
I got you. 12.
Dang.
Check Mike 6. Hey, we heavy on the edges. Protein spill. SOS.
Hey, Goo.
Yo.
What's wrong with you?
Man, I'm looking at something on the phone.
They run with Breida. And an alley to run. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
I was looking at them flights here.
With his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Check. Hot. 20. Watch the whip.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
That's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give him a lot of confidence to help turn things around. The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
I'm ready now.
How much them flights?
From the gun, here's Newton. And he will not be able to hang on.
This is straight through though.
Strong, and now it's 4th down.
From
We have not
Dallas.
seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive. knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Xavier Howard. He's had it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 24. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
A very good move, but for a short gain out near the 32. Only 3 there on the screen. It's 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
24 is the mic.
Throwing is Newton. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a 1st down.
I did from Thursday to Monday.
Offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
All right.
A shotgun snap for Newton. That's to McCaffrey, complete. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. To throw is Newton. Wide open receiver, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 33. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Newton now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Again, Newton. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
That's a bitch in the tree.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Newton. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off near the 26. And he's able to bring it 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. They'll begin the drive with Breida. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
Let's go. Let's go.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
Hey, shoot.
Check 52's the mic. Check tight end.
Check.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Break. Watch 52. 52's the mic.
Watch the out. Watch the out.
Hey, Haywood.
You got your hell.
Yeah, yeah.
52 right here. Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Gold with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Yeah, bro, nigga, I see. Yeah, bro, nigga, they play hurt and running side to side, left and right.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it
You gotta see
away.
this nigga when he gotta make a move, man.
This is taken at his 4. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Ridiculous.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Just get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Now a handoff working right. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. And they give this time to the tailback. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. So the victory here for San Francisco. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for San Francisco, they remain in the hunt for a first. They will hit the road next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs.